2, 1. What's good, Council of Comics? We're talking Andor, Episode 6. Let's go.
Andor.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.
Andor.
So good. And/or. Get it?
Yeah.
So, Andor, Episode 6. Phenomenal episode.
So good.
Interesting.
Well, very anticipated after the previous two episodes. I'm like, let's get to this heist.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have the heist. The heist was very impressive. And two people survived the heist at Andor?
Yeah.
Yes.
The girl on the planet, the girl who led the heist, and him.
Yes.
And the girl who led the heist was not the one I thought was going to get out either.
Right, yeah.
The way everything was getting set up, I'm like, I thought it was going to be the stormtrooper. I thought was going to be the one that's going to make it.
Nope.
Right. So they actually break into this installation. It's done very well. They dress up like some guards, and they kind of like form in with everybody else.
Yep.
And then they get in, and they're going to steal the payload, the money, the chips, the dinero. And they
Which
actually
apparently weighs tons.
Yes.
Yes.
And they get in. And they set off this thing, and it's happening. The eye, the thing that's happening outside, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautifully done.
It was
That's
really
amazing. Maybe it's a part of the Force, maybe something like that.
No, I think it's just an astral, whatever.
Yeah, it's
I know, but what it is, it's first of all, it happens like on a regular time scale.
Right.
Right? So like, they attend this festival regularly to see it. It's a very unique phenomenon, regardless of if we want to read into the Force being present or not.
Yeah.
I like how the religious people that do the pilgrimage every year like don't want anything from the Empire, and like the Empire like has a whole thing where like we give them a whole bunch of options of stuff they don't want. We offer them transport, even though we know they'll refuse it. We set up basically little bars along the way for the pilgrimage to mitigate how many people actually go, because they'll stop and they'll drink.
Very meta.
Yeah.
As to real life and how they manipulate us and all this other stuff and what we go through. So the heist is going, and then
little things start to go sideways.
Things start to go wrong. The Empire is alerted to their presence. They find them while they're getting all the chips out. And then everything goes crazy.
Well, they find them because their private little comm thing, they knock out all the comms, but their one private channel is still available. Yeah. And the one dude in charge of comms for the Empire is like, well, I'm just going to keep messing with this. And then he starts hearing things. Yeah. And so he's suspicious. By the time he's suspicious, everything has started to go sideways. The men who are down there who are forced to help at gunpoint already know that their guy on the inside has betrayed them. Right? And then this guy shows up, and the guy that they've abducted because they need his handprint to make it all happen, he starts having a heart attack. So it all goes completely sideways. It becomes a swift and dangerous evacuation. Which so the only people that are left when the ship takes off is the girl who stayed behind, the one in charge of the mission, the young man who's been helping out, and the other dude who trusts nobody. Right. And what happens to a young man who's been helping out? Half the payload smashes into his body, so it's the beginning of the end for him.
Yeah. Wait. The first guy gets killed.
Yeah. I just said everyone's dead. I just said everyone's dead.
We find out in the episode that he was once a stormtrooper.
Right.
Yeah. And that's why he's so rigid about everything.
And he's the one leading the assault, as it were.
He passes.
Pretty quickly too.
Yeah. They managed to escape, but while they managed to escape, they don't put down the payload and all that. And like Cliff says, they go to shoot off and leave, and one of the payloads literally crushes one of the guys, but doesn't kill him. And they managed to put a thing in him. I don't know what it was, but like an adrenaline type thing. Yeah. And he's able to like get up and give the coordinates which is really, really dope. The way he's trying to escape. He's like, pull up, go up, go up. He's like, what are you talking about?
And he's flying through this beautiful meteor storm, dangerous meteor storm.
Luna's performance is one of the best Star Wars characters that I've ever watched, honestly.
It's painful because he really liked that guy.
Yeah.
And you could tell.
You slowly, he's a little odd when you first meet him, but you slowly learn to love him.
Yeah. So they escape, and they decide, like, what are we going to do? We're going to run away, or are we gonna help this kid?
Right, and so the guy, the guy who trusts nobody, he
Yeah.
says she doesn't want to stop, but there's a contingency plan for us to see a doctor.
Yeah.
So they take the contingency plan, and then when Andor and guy who trusts nobody are alone together, he's like, we could just leave now and split the payload, and
Yeah.
we're done. So what does Andor do? He does what he does best. He shoots him.
Yo, that
Exactly.
was so dope. I did
He's-
not expect
Oh,
that.
I saw that coming.
He's the Han
I
we
saw
always
that coming.
wanted.
Yes. Yes.
He's the gritty Han.
Yes.
He's the truly gritty Han.
Yes. And he takes that guy out. Then he goes back into where they're working on the kid. The kid dies.
Yep.
Yep.
And now all that's left is her, and he goes, all I want is what's promised to me. You keep the transport. I want one of his transport. And he's willing to pay the doctor for the transport that he's got on
Yeah.
his
Yes.
on his farm. He's like, I just want what's owed to me, and I'm getting the hell
Yeah.
out of here.
Right.
And then he leaves, but he also leaves with something that the young man
Wanted him to
wanted
have.
him to have.
Does he get the crystal back? I can't remember. Did
He
have-
gives the crystal back to
Okay.
her. He's
Yeah.
like, you give this to him.
Right.
Yeah.
But we know this isn't the end.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God,
and-
what's his name? Skarsgård is so great.
Oh, and he's
Oh,
he's
yeah,
the
yeah.
best scene in the whole movie.
Yeah,
The
when he
whole
like
show.
when like it's still like the next day. First of all, Mon Mothma is at the Senate and people are jumping up from the Senate chairs and leaving, and she's like reading and she's like,
Yeah.
huh, why is everyone acting like this? And she grabs her little tablet and she sees that the heist was committed, and then we cut to Skarsgård's like thing, and there's a dude there who's like, oh, do you have anything from this planet? Because they just got raided. And he goes, oh, I think I have something in the back. He goes, oh, I wasn't serious. And Skarsgård goes into the back
But
just
see,
to
that was a
laugh.
very tension moment.
Yeah.
Because when he said Aldani, I felt like he thought like the person was there for him.
Yeah.
I did too.
You know what I
I
mean?
did. or knew something.
Yeah, yeah. And then he walks
Right, because
to the back.
he gives the guy a look when he
Yeah,
mentions it.
yeah.
And he goes, oh, there was a heist there. And he's like, oh. And then he goes in the back so he can laugh.
Yeah, so he goes in the back and he starts laughing, and I swear to you, all I thought of was Goodfellas when they completed the
Yeah.
heist.
Okay. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
he's in the shower and he's like, oh! I was like,
That's fair.
wow, Star Wars gangster style.
A little. I mean, they're just rebels. They're trying to do it. They're trying to do what's right for the fate of the galaxy. But whatever.
Yeah, but like, what's his name? Andor. He wasn't doing it for the fate of the
No,
galaxy.
he's doing it
But-
for himself.
I know,
Yeah.
but there's a piece of him that cared.
Well, I think
Um,
I think he cares about the movement, but he's not all in yet.
He hasn't made a decision yet
Right.
to be all in.
Right now, it's like, look, I got to do what's best for me
Yeah.
and mine. But if it helps you,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get in
Which
your way.
proven by him just like
Yeah.
not even wasting any time and just taking out
Yes.
that dude.
Well, and not taking what's not his.
Yeah. He's
I
like,
feel-
when he told her, he's like, he's dead. And she's like, I don't believe you. He's like, I don't care if you believe me or not. I love his acting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if you believe me or not.
He's the best. I love him.
Yes.
So 9 out of 10 for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're
9
only
out of
half
10.
done.
We're only half done.
I
There's
know,
6
but we
more
we
episodes.
finally got somewhere that
Yes.
was just
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yes. Yes. If it was a 6-episode series, it would have been nice.
This would have been a great ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since we got 6 more,
Just something to look forward to.
let's see what else they got. All right. So for myself, Cliff, Ronaldo, aka Green Shirt Guy, if you watch Andor, you got any comments on it, please leave it below. Remember to click the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be notified when these videos come up, people. Right. We love you. Thank you. See you next time. Peace.
Bro.